Hey friends, it's me Jenny, and today I wanted to go over how to make a Discord server, get it all nice and set up, and I'll make a template that you can download and use if you like. There's a few reasons why I think that Discord's perfect for creators. So if you are an artist or a YouTuber, streamer, Patreon creator, Discord's a really good service. It's really good for having a forum with different channels that you can customize and a way that you can give different members of your server roles so that they can access certain channels on your Discord. You can give different roles, different permissions and benefits, and it's really fun to set up. Actually, it can be a little overwhelming if you've never set up a Discord server, so I thought this could be fun. I noticed that they have the option to download a template of your servers, so I wanted to set this up and make it something that could be somewhere to start for people who are new to Discord, or maybe you set up a Patreon and you wanted to connect your Discord with Patreon to reward your supporters. Discord is awesome not just for creators, but also for companies and studios. And I've seen large groups of people using Discord as a way to communicate for events, for games that are about to be released, collaborations. One thing I would definitely recommend is making sure that you have all your permissions set up correctly, because if you don't, then you might accidentally get some trolls in your Discord server, and that can really be a nuisance. So just make sure that you have the proper permissions set up, and I'll quickly show you what some of those look like. Once you open the Discord software, then you can go down here to this little cog that says user settings. Click on that cog and then you'll see a whole list of user settings here. Right now it says streamer mode enabled. Streamer mode is really cool because it'll make sure that your information is private, such as your email, and one thing I like to do is set my keybinds so that it's really easy to get streamer mode on and off. So I'll just quickly add a keybind and go right here down to where it says toggle streamer mode, and then click whatever you want it to be. I like mine to be Control-SM for streamer mode, and then stop recording. So that way, as we're doing the tutorial, I can toggle the streamer mode real easily. This is really useful for a lot of different things, but one thing I like streamer mode for is that it'll keep all the notifications quiet. So even if I'm not streaming, I might still like to have the streamer mode enabled. That way I don't have a bunch of annoying audio notifications. While you're in the user settings, you might want to add two-factor authentication on your account if you want. Just make sure that you download and save your backup codes and don't lose them, because I have heard of people getting locked out of their accounts if you set up two-factor authentication and then you lose your phone, get a new phone number or something like that. It might cause extra trouble, and I would just recommend to not lose your backup codes if you do the two-factor authentication. And for me, the easiest way to manage the two-factor authentication is to get the, they call it 2FA for short. My favorite way to manage the 2FA is to get the Google Authenticator app on my phone. And it's as easy as saying, hey Google, open up the Google Authenticator app. So this is my Authenticator app, and this will show me I've got several different accounts that I manage with two-factor authentication, and it does get a little bit much to manage, so that's why I have this right here. And for each of these different accounts, it's got the different Authenticator code. It's basically a 6-digit code, and it changes like every minute or every couple minutes. So it really helps protect your account and make sure that people can't just break into your account and get your email or spam the people that are in your server or do something else malicious. There's a lot of different things that people can do to fuck with your account, so just be careful. So under the privacy and settings, say you want to make sure that you're totally safe and you don't mind people might have to verify their phone number or do something else like solve a little puzzle to make sure that they're not a robot. I would presume that some robots on the internet, some bots can probably solve those little puzzles at this point. Go here and say keep me safe. You can say hell no, do not allow direct messages from server members. You may want to get direct messages from server members, so keep that in mind. Just know that people might be able to just send you random dick pics and things like that, so beware. This setting is applied when you join a new server. It does not apply retroactively to your existing servers. Say you've already joined a few servers, then you still have the old setting from before, but when you join new servers, you will not be able to just receive messages from people in those new servers that you join, which is good. I've joined servers with thousands of people, and then you get all kinds of random messages, so this is one of the first things you want to do when you create a Discord account, and especially when you start joining other Discord servers. Get your privacy settings adjusted so that they're the way that you like them, and then you'll be all set to go. So who can add you as a friend? I mean, this is all just personal preference. I don't personally like to receive messages unless someone is a friend, and generally, I mean, it just depends, you know? Where are you sharing your invite to your Discord? Because if it's very private and you haven't really shared your invites with very many people, then you shouldn't really have to worry too much about the privacy settings. But if you're sharing it everywhere, like on your YouTube channels, like how I do, then anyone and their grandma can just join your server anytime. Who knows whose grandma might send you a dick pic next. Use data to improve Discord. This may or may not slow down your computer. I have a gaming laptop. Sometimes I like to turn off processes that are unnecessary, but if you have a beast computer, then that might be just helpful for Discord. Turn all this stuff down and turn my privacy settings up in general. Turn down all the extra usage and stuff. I'm not going to go through all of this too much. I just wanted to breeze over how to set up your privacy settings. Right here under Authorized Apps is where you can see all the bots that you may have added to your Discord server. These are some different bots that I have authorized to my channel. Not very many just yet. Something that I have actually done in the past is added a bot and then decided that I didn't really want it in my server anymore. So to get that bot out of your channel, you can do it by a couple of ways. But one way is going up here and checking your authorized apps, and then you can just say deauthorize right there, and that'll kick it from your server. This is cool. StreamKit overlay is how you would get your Discord chats overlaid on your OBS. So if you're streaming on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook and you want one of your Discord channels chat to be on your stream, then StreamKit overlay is super cool. And also it has another option for embedding like a little invite widget looking thing over your in your OBS as well. The welcomer bot is really fun. Lots of different bots will have similar features, but I like to try different bots, and especially if they're popular ones with lots of good reviews and from people that I trust. I'll usually try bots that have some type of like good recommendations from other users, and make sure to check the reviews and make sure that people haven't reported that the bots have done weird things or something like that, screwed up their servers or other stuff. Under the connections tab, you can see all the different social medias that you can connect with your Discord. This is especially useful if you're trying to connect your Facebook page and your friends on your Facebook or your Steam. So Steam is really awesome for Discord because especially if you're a gaming streamer or YouTube creator that does gaming videos, go ahead and connect to your Steam. Steam in itself has some really cool features. On Steam, you can add friends, invite them to join your games on Steam when you're playing multiplayer Steam games. You can create a Steam group and then invite your friends to the Steam group. If you connect to your Twitch account with your Discord, then you can also see all the different Twitch channels that you're subscribed to right here, and then it makes it really easy to join those different Twitch accounts and their personal Discords. Often people will offer their Twitch subscribers benefits or special channels in their Discord, so sometimes you can find some fun extra rewards depending on the Discord membership that you have. For the longest time, I was using the free version of Discord, but now I have the Discord Nitro, and that also unlocks some other cool features like being able to share your Twitch subscriber emotes on other Discord Nitro servers. On Discord, you can actually upload a whole bunch of cool custom emojis, and that's one thing that I really like because on Twitch, it's kind of limiting as to how many emotes you can upload, but on Discord, you can upload a whole lot more of. They call them emojis on Discord and emotes on Twitch, but you can upload a lot of them, and they're basically just tiny little stickers that you can use in your conversation inside the text channels and in your little messages, and they kind of just add a little custom flavor to your messages. I just love the emojis. I have a ton of them. You can make tons of extra emojis on your Discord, and you can use your Twitch subscriber emotes in Discord as well. Just make sure that you've connected your Twitch account, otherwise you won't see a lot of these benefits. And I like to add my Twitter and my YouTube channels as well, because if anyone sees your Discord profile and clicks on your little face bubble, then they'll see all these little connected accounts, and if you're trying to get more followers on your YouTube or your Twitter, then it's really cool. It just makes it easier for people to just see your account, click on it, follow, and it doesn't, make them jump through hoops just to do you a favor and drop a follow. In my experience, the easier people make it to follow, then the more likely I am to follow, so I'll always try to add my social media if it's convenient and if it looks nice. And billing is where if you have the paid membership for Discord, you would see that pop up right here. Also, once you get to a certain level of fame and popularity on Discord, then you'll have other benefits that'll unlock as well, such as the partnership, which actually I don't even see that option right here. That's because this is my old account. Hype Squad is really fun, and on Discord you can apply to be part of the Hype Squad, which is one of their community services. I heard that right now some of their community services are put on hold, so you may have to check back later if they're still not accepting requests for some of the community services. Voice and video. This is where you'll have to set up the voice and video to make sure that you have the correct camera and microphone. And there's a lot of settings here that you'll have to just check and make sure that it's right for you. Depending on your computer and your peripherals, then you may have different settings. Right here, the overlay is what you would see if you have the overlay on your OBS. So the OBS Stream Kit thing is what you would be seeing. This is where you would be customizing what you would see on the Stream Kit overlay. Notifications. This is notifications for the different channels, and you might want to just turn this off. However, if you're trying to respond quickly in a timely manner, don't turn these off. You know, I personally have to just check my Discord a few times throughout the day to maintain a certain level of sanity, because if I'm there 24 hours a day, which I am actually, you know, kind of monitoring my Discord throughout the day, it's just, you know, I have to make sure not to overwhelm myself. So here are the sound settings, and one of my favorite things to do is just turn all of these off, and especially make sure that text to speech is off. Don't ever allow that. I hate the text to speech. One time when I got trolled, the text to speech was the thing that someone abused, and what they did was I had some channels where text to speech was enabled by accident, and it was enabled for everyone, so just people were just joining my server and putting this like really terrible audio coming through my channels on Discord, and so anyone that was in my Discord could hear that audio coming through their Discord, and so I really didn't have the settings set up properly. Okay, cool. So how to make a brand new server on Discord. Add a server. Create my own server. Jenny Nexus 2.0 server. Template. And then you can upload whatever picture, of course. Put whatever you like. Some people like to do their cute little avatars. Cartoon faces work really well. Logos. Vector art images. Even just a picture of your face can work out just fine for this. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Make sure you check the community guidelines if you're not sure. Okay, cool. So now we've created our brand new server on Discord. By default, it comes with a text channel, general text channel, and a general voice channel. So super easy. It's already set up and ready to go. When you click right here where it says Jenny's Discord template, that's the name of my server, then you can see right here more settings. So many settings. So first thing, let's go to our server settings. And some of this stuff is kind of advanced, like the inactive channel. This is for if you have a voice channel and people have been sitting there too long not talking, then it'll dump them into an inactive channel. If there are system messages that are from Discord giving you updates like someone just joined your server, then you just have to designate where the system messages would go. So we can create a different channel and designate a different channel, but for right now, general's fine. So we can choose yes or no. I love these little Discord server things, especially before you add any welcome message bots, or before you add any other bots or other particular welcome messages, then this is a great way to welcome new people into the server. Default notification settings, you can turn this to only at mentions. This way people can chat in there all day long, but you won't get notified unless someone says at and then your name. Roles. The roles are one of the most important things about Discord, and I'm actually going to spend a bit of time here setting this part up because the template will actually be mostly based on the roles and the channels. So I'll get these parts set up, and they're kind of like the most important part about Discord to have set up. And once you get the roles set up, then you're kind of like good to go. So actually, I'll just go through these really quick, and then we'll come back and make the roles. Here's the emoji that I was telling you about. And the good thing about Discord emojis is that they don't actually have to be a certain size. You can just say upload emoji and choose whatever size picture you want. And it may not be a square, circle, 100 pixels, 500 pixels. This is just a regular image, a random size, and Discord just compresses it for you. And you can rename it by just clicking right here and just saying 3D example emoji. When you hover over your emoji, just hover over it and then you'll see this little red X, and that's how you can get rid of your emojis. I'll upload one of my little emojis. One of my Discord emojis. Or how about this? I'll upload some social media emojis for you. These are really nifty to have because if you want to add some emojis to your descriptions, then you have these nice little logos right here. We looked at the privacy settings for our user settings, but now we're looking at the moderation settings for our new server. So right here under the moderation tab is where you might want to say that you want the moderation high. Must also be a member of the server for longer than 10 minutes before they can start posting. So this is good if you want Discord to go ahead and automatically scan media content from all members. That way Discord can scan it and hopefully detect if there's a dick pic. You can avoid that. And then right here, enable two-factor requirement. I'll just leave that off for now because you have to do that with your phone number and stuff. Save. And then audit log. This is when there's changes to the Discord. You can see every change that I've made to the Discord is listed here. And this is especially useful when you have any moderators or other people helping you with the server. Just know that you can go up here to the audit log and see what people have been up to. And right now there's only my changes, so. Here are the integrations, and you can go ahead and integrate your Twitch. Mine's already connected, but we can enable it right here. Basically, if you have a Twitch channel, then go ahead and connect it here in the integrations for your server. That way people will see the subscriber emotes from your Twitch channel in your Discord and be able to use them if they have Discord Nitro. I'm not going to connect my Twitch right now because this is just for a tutorial. On Discord, if you're in other Discord servers, some of them will have announcement channels that have the option to follow the announcement channel and get notifications, posts from that announcement channel in your Discord server, in whatever channel you want on your Discord server. You can choose to follow a Discord server and have those announcements from that server in yours. Here's more information about that. Create a new channel. It'll look like this. Just choose for it to be an announcement. And then people can follow that announcement channel and get notifications when you post in that channel. Partners and dev servers will get extra bonuses and cool features that we don't have just yet. The widget is how you would embed Discord in your own website or your WordPress or wherever you want to embed the widget. I have the Discord widget embedded on my website. Right here's what we're doing is we're making a server template, and when we're done with this, then we'll go ahead and generate a template and save that out for you. Who is this server for? Artist/creator Discord server template. Oh, you can enable the community right here. Under enable community, then you can press get started, and this will, you just have to verify your email and also scan media from all members. Have that setting, and then you can say next. And then community servers must have clearly posted server rules. So we can just go ahead and get the default one, create one for me. And then we'll say one last step. I agree. And if you change your mind and you don't want it to be a community server, then you can disable it right here. Basically, if it's a community server, then there are different ways that it can show up in search results, such as on websites like Discord. And I think you gotta like set it up on Discord, but I'm not sure where else it might. Basically, if it's a public community server, then you can find it through different areas. If you don't want it to be found, then don't enable the community. You have to meet all these requirements before you can apply to the partnerships. So have to make sure you got the moderation settings appropriate, and then you have to have 500 members. And the server has to be old, has to be 8 weeks old. So, and then this is where you would enable that discovery we were talking about. The welcome screen is cool, and this is a really fun little thing that you can set up, and we could do this, but basically the welcome screen is where you would set up the different channels, like what would show up on the welcome screen. So we don't actually have any extra channels just yet, so we can come back to that. This is where all the members will show up when people start to join. This is when you want to create an invite for your server, and this is actually a really useful section because you can keep track of just how many invites have been created, who created them, how many times each one has been used. You can also create a different invite for different social medias. So to edit your channels, just click on the channel that you want to edit, and then you can click on either this little tool cog right here, or you can click on this little edit channel, and this will edit the channel. So let's just say, I don't like to use the word rules personally. I'm just the type of person, the less rules the better for me. So let's just say information. One thing that can be a little bit confusing is setting the permissions for each channel. So what I like to do is, instead of changing the permissions for every channel, is make sure that the global settings for your permissions are correct and just the way you want them. Come up here to your server settings, and then come down here to server settings, and then roles. And under roles, just make sure that under everyone it says Basically, everyone cannot do most things. I like to make it that there's only one invite, the invite that I make, so they can change their nickname. Brand new people, everyone can change their nickname, they can send messages. And honestly, I like to turn off everyone for embedding links and attaching files. And I like to turn off this because I don't want them to be able to at everyone, because that would ping everybody in the Discord server. So you don't want everyone to be able to just ping everyone because you might get a new person in there and you don't want to give them that power. So we can leave pinging everyone for only certain roles. Some people might not even want to use external emojis because if they have weird emojis in other channels, but that's just up to you. Reactions are fine. Another thing is for everyone, I like to make sure that these permissions are not for everyone. Actually, in my channel, I have it, everyone can connect, but not everyone can speak and not everyone can use the video. So if they want, they can connect and they can listen and watch, but they can't actually participate in the video or the voice chats. But you might want to just say no for everyone. So let's just say save. Use voice activity. We'll just say no also for that. Because you want to be able to monitor who is chatting out loud to everybody. But you do want everyone to be able to see the text channels and see the voice channels. And you do want them to be able to send messages, welcome or introduce themselves. This can get abused though as well, so just keep an eye on those new people. So let's just say the first role that we want to add is the most important role. Let's just say that this would be basically you as the server owner will have all the permissions of a server owner. They would be equivalent to admin permissions. And you don't want to give admin permissions to anyone else unless you know for a fact that you can trust them. And they can really screw with your settings and stuff. And even you can give admin permission to the wrong person and they can decide to turn against you in the future and change your email on the Discord so that you completely lose access to your own server and stuff like that. So this is one reason why roles are awesome. Let's just say Patreon supporter. We'll just say that we want at least one role for Patreons, and these are the people that we will allow to connect and speak and stuff like that, and embed links. So if you are a supporter, then you can embed links, attach files, and you can also connect, speak, use video chat, and then you can use the voice activity. But only if you're a Patreon supporter. And I do want to display this role member separately, that way they feel special. And then I'll do another one. Once you have your Twitch account connected, you can also add a role that would be Twitch subscribers. Once you connect your Twitch account to Discord, and when you connect your Patreon to Discord, then it'll give those automatic roles that will be the Twitch subscribers. And you'll even see the different tiers, so it'll say, Twitch subscriber, tier 1, 2, 3, and then Patreon, and then it'll have your different tiers. And then you can go through and rename those tiers, and right here is where you would rename those tiers. But those roles will show up automatically once you do connect those accounts, and you have some... People don't actually have to have roles, but sometimes it's nice to have a role just to keep track of who is who. Sometimes I like to give new members a role, like new member role, that way I can check and make sure that I've interacted with them before I take off that role. Make sure that they haven't done anything crazy or something. And that would also... There is a type of formatting for Discord that if you're curious as to how to do special formatting, then just look it up on Google. It's really easy to find. Actually, when you're typing in the text box, you can highlight your text and you'll see some options to edit the text. You can do bold, and you'll see it adds these little asterisks there, and that is the code that will create the style. You can also say Control Z to go back. And also, you can say, sometimes you can press enter and that will make your message go through, but if you don't want your message to go through, let's say, also you can edit your message. Say you post a message in your Discord channel and you want to edit that message, so just hover over your message and you'll see these 3 little lines right here. Press more, and you can press edit right there or choose any of these other things. You'll also see edit right there under the pencil, and you can also hover over and right click anywhere along this line. So just right click anywhere on the message and edit from there. So you can say shift enter and that will do like a return space instead of sending the message. So if you wanted some extra lines here, welcome to my Discord, thanks for joining. And also, oh yeah, those cute little emojis that I was telling you about, those are right here under the little smiley face. So these have regular emotes, and then they also have these other fun ones. So there's one thing is that these are categories. Categories are basically folders for your different channels in your Discord server. And so you can say create new channel, and that could be either text channel, voice channel, or announcement channel. And we'll just say new text channel, and we'll say social media links. You can type out a URL just like this and it will automatically embed a little widget on your Discord depending on your preferences, but by default it'll have a little widget of Instagram or whatever social media link or whatever link you post in here. Normally it'll have a little widget that'll pop up unless you can do these little brackets, and that'll prevent that widget from showing up. So let me show you right here, just these two little brackets. Something I wanted to point out is that when you're creating your roles and organizing them, you can drag them above or below each other. Just remember that the higher the role is in this list, its settings will take priority over the ones beneath it. The noobs above the Patreons, you want to put the moderator at the top because the moderator has the most rules, and you want to make sure that all of the roles beneath the moderator will fall under the rule set of the moderator. And that's good to remember for when you're adding Discord bots, because some of them will take priority over others, and you'll want certain bots to do things and you might want others higher up on the list. So the Patreons will be able to post links and embed images and stuff like that, but they will not be able to do stuff like see your statistics or manage your channels or do Discord stuff. They only get the benefits that Patreons or supporters will get. So we're just making sure they got all the correct settings here. All right, cool. Save. And then we could have like a couple of like regular people that are maybe not like, oh yeah, one thing is once you if you connect your Twitch channel to your Discord, then you'll notice that there will be a VIP role on Discord, and that will be talking that relates to the VIP people on your Twitch. So you know on Twitch how you can give people the VIP role. Well, that VIP role transfers over to Discord when you have your Twitch connected. If you try to add a VIP role, it might interfere with the VIP role from Twitch. I did that once by accident. I was like, wait, what's wrong with my VIP role? But I was like, I want a VIP role for other types of VIP. So then I had a VIP plus. There's a few different bots that I highly recommend for certain features, and Yagbot is the role bot that I really like, and a lot of people use it. I think it's in even like 1 million servers or something, so very popular, well-known bot for roles. One of my favorite features on the Yagbot is that you can take, I think I have like 7 different roles, so I was like, if a member has any of these 7 roles, then give them the supporter role. So I have like all these different types of supporters, and if they all fall under that one category. Anyway, you can do that using a Discord bot, the Yagbot. So I like to add some things like YouTuber, Twitch streamer, stuff like that. You can put like artists, like fellow artists. We're gonna do yellow. I mean, I would choose probably that yellow. So I would say for the artists can share images, because if they've gotten the artist role, you gave it to them. People can also self-assign roles, but that's another thing that you could set up through the Yagbot. They don't do the self-assigning directly through Discord. That's a special feature through a different bot. So for the artists, they can embed links, they can attach files, they can do everything else normal. They just can't read your stats and all that stuff. But they can all these other things. Maybe you want to let the artists be able to create an invite. Maybe the Patreons are allowed to create an invite. I don't know. Like that. Sometimes people will just create a bunch of random invites. I just like to create my own, so that's why I just have it for everyone. And noobs, I'll just say no, create invite. Only if you have a Patreon or an artist role can you create another excessive potentially excessive invite. So we got artists, Patreons, noobs, moderator, what else? I actually do like to have a bot role. Sometimes bots do need specific permissions. We don't really need the bot role. We don't need a full-blown bot role. One thing that I would recommend is until you have more than one bot that you really like and you want to have a certain set of rules for all the bots, then don't worry about making a bot role. You can add particular members in here, so you don't have to add a bot role. You can add your one bot if you choose to do like one bot or two bots. You can add me bot and Yag bot separately. You don't have to add a separate role for the bots, but if you have a few bots down the line, sometimes it's I like to do that because then I can search. One cool thing with Discord is that you can search and find people based on the roles that you gave them. So if you want to quickly search and find all the artists or all the Patreons, then you can do that pretty easily in Discord. Alright, cool. So we got these roles, and let's just say supporters only. So if you want to, so right now we just have one text channel inside the supporters only collection or category, whatever you want to call it. It's a folder. It's a folder, and you can, you know, there's a little arrow. You can say create channel, and that's how you could add another one in here. So you can say also you want a voice channel that's just for supporters. VIP voice chat or something. And we'll just say that for both of these two, the one text and the one voice chat for supporters only, that this one we want to edit this category's permissions so that it's only for the supporters. So what you would do is you would just add the supporters and until you add Yagbot or something, just add the Patreons and the supporters, and we'll just make sure that in the supporters only category that they have special permissions, that they can access all this stuff that everyone cannot do. Everyone cannot send, everyone cannot even see. Let's just say that the everyone can't read message history, everyone cannot do any of this stuff. So in the supporters section, you can just leave all of it default, like on this little gray slash line. But if there's some extra other things you want to make sure are set differently, like by default everyone is able to send messages, but in this section we don't want them to, so make sure that the red X is selected here for send messages. You don't want them to read the message history at all. And also, I mean, if you wanted to be safe, you could just say don't connect, none of this stuff. But you don't have to, you can just leave it on default, because by default everyone is not able to do that, only if they have the role. If they can't even read text channels or see voice channels, actually then we can make sure that all of this is, they won't even be able to see them. So you can put all this stuff onto default. You can leave this on a default because we want to be nice and efficient about our role setting. And in the server settings, server-wide, everyone is not able to talk on the voice chat. And in this category, they're also not allowed to even read the text channels or see the voice channels. This section is only for supporters. So supporters are allowed to do all this stuff. So by default, they're allowed to do everything else anyway. So let's just say, I mean, they are in here and they can do all this stuff. So just not everyone. You have to have a role to see the supporter area. And it has to be either Patreons or supporters. If we wanted to allow the artists to be in here, then you can just click on the plus button and just add the artists. We just wanted to make sure that the noobs and everyone don't have any special privileges here. So Patreons and supporters are allowed to do fun stuff, all the default stuff, and wait, where's the see and read everything? Wait, here it is. Okay, this is all default. We're just making sure that they're listed in here. Okay, everyone but Patreon. Okay, we just checked 5 times. We're good. And so this is that was for the supporters only section. So right here under thank you, you can go to edit channel permissions, and then let's just go ahead, and it says permissions synced with the category. So the supporters only category has already synced the children of that folder, including the text and the voice chat. This is the supporters only section, and something that I like to do, maybe, you know, maybe it's for some people and not everyone, but you can add cute little emojis in your category titles. So one thing I like to do for supporters sometimes, I mean, you can add little things to make it look special. Supporters only with a lock next to it, now it's extra special. time.